Welcome to Happy Milestone Family.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a village near the forest. Whenever she went out, the little girl wore a Red Riding cloak, so everyone in the village called her Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, Little Red Riding Hood asked her mother if she could go to visit her grandmother, as it had been a while since they'd seen each other. "That's a good idea!" So they packed a nice basket for Little Red Riding Hood to take to her grandmother. "Remember, go straight to Grandma's house. The woods are dangerous," her mother cautioned.
"Don't worry, Mommy, I'll be careful,"
said Little Red Riding Hood. But when Little Red Riding Hood noticed some lovely flowers in the woods, she forgot her promise to her mother. Watched the butterflies flit about for a while. Little Red Riding Hood was enjoying the warm summer day so much that she didn't notice a dark shadow approaching out of the forest behind her. Suddenly, a wolf appeared beside her.
"What are you doing out here, little girl?"
The wolf asked in a voice as friendly as he could muster.
"I'm on my way to see my grandma, who lives through the forest."
She realized how late she was and quickly excused herself, rushing down the path to her grandma's house. The wolf, in the meantime, took a shortcut. The wolf, a little out of breath from running, arrived at Grandma's and knocked lightly at the door. "Oh, thank goodness, dear. Come in, said Grandma, thinking that the knock was her granddaughter. Poor Granny opened the door but did not have time to say another word before the wolf gobbled her up. The wolf let out a satisfied burp and then poked through Granny's wardrobe to find a nightgown that he liked. He added a frilly sleeping cap and, for good measure, dabbed some of Granny's perfume as well. A few minutes later, Red Riding Hood knocked on the door. The wolf jumped into bed and pulled the covers over his nose.
"Who is it?"
"It's me, Little Red Riding Hood."
"Oh, how lovely! Do come in, my dear."
"Grandmother, your voice sounds so odd. What is the matter?"
"Oh, I just have touch of a cold."
"But grandmother, what big ears you have."
"The better to hear you with, my dear."
"But grandmother, what big eyes you have."
"The better to see with, my dear."
"But grandmother, what big teeth you have."
"The better to eat you with, my dear."
Roared the wolf, and he leapt out of the bed and began to chase the little girl. Little Red Riding Hood quickly ran out of the house and screamed for help. "Help! Help! Wolf! Wolf!" A woodsman who was chopping logs nearby heard her cry and ran towards the cottage as fast as he could. He grabbed the wolf and made him spit out the poor grandmother, who was a bit frazzled by the whole experience, but still in one piece. The woodsman knocked out the wolf and carried him deep into the forest where he wouldn't bother people any longer. Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother had a good time together.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share the video. Thank you.